In the last few years, about 1 out of 5 homes, I think worldwide, it's for sure true in the Americas, about 1 out of 5 homes added a dog or cat that they didn't necessarily expect. And why? Why do people get pets, do you think?
They find it rewarding. They find it improves the quality of their lives in some way, in some intangible way.
Yeah, something about them being around, something to talk to, the companionship, I would think. And that's a driver. Our kids did. Our son Jake and his wife Michelle, they got this awesome little dog, a corgi. His name is Gizmo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we love Gizmo, and they do too, of course. And he's just a delight. And he's now 2 years old. But our kids aren't always home for Gizmo. And so when they're not, they have this device. Maybe you've seen it. There's this called a Furbo.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
little device with a camera on it. Right?
Yes.
And so they can call up Gizmo on their phone anywhere in the world that they are. Gizmo runs to the thing, looks at it. They see Gizmo on the phone. They say, "Hi, Gizmo," and Gizmo kind of looks at the screen. And if Gizmo's a good boy, they can push a button and it shoots food at him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it made me wonder. And here's a question for you. What would happen if you simply raised Gizmo 100% remotely? Not you and Gizmo are off remote. That'd be kind of fun. But you and he are going to be in separate rooms. But hey, good news, you get to see each other on Zoom. What do you think would happen?
I don't think it'd be the same relationship. You need that contact, right?
Yeah. I can picture his sadness.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I bet he'd
you need
overeat.
to run your hands through his hair. He needs to feel you. He needs to go to sleep on your belly.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, there's like no good news in that scenario.
Yeah.
And so for all the reasons you might have gotten a dog, you're getting none of them just by trying to just live virtually. And that's the heart of culture. If you were to ask Gizmo, what's the culture like in your family? He'd say, "I'm lonely. No one pets me." Right? We don't really see each other. There's no companionship here. What's the point? And because culture really is that. It's like the series of stories that organizations tell. And so take that a little bit back towards your question about the metaverse. Right? I certainly believe in it. It's going to become strong. It'll do things like make our virtual meetings far, far better. But could it really replace that touch, that reading things? We've seen organizations talk about, we love the idea of flexibility, but we're not sure what's happening to our culture. We see how working off a virtual camera has allowed more people to participate in the meeting, but we're not sure that it's making us faster. We're not sure that it's improving decision making. Those kinds of things. And so while it sounds convenient, what are the cases where it might be slightly worse? And that gets back to what will businesses invest in and go for, right? They're all looking for a way to be slightly better. And so those edges are what they'll explore. And the idea of a more hybrid, blended way of life will keep coming for sure. The pandemic accelerated some of those learnings.